day to you guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Lightworker Society. I am Ayoka Yamina, the creator of this wonderful community. This community is literally geared towards helping you to elevate in your spiritual journey, in your situations, and to help you become a little bit more hopeful, confident, encouraged, and all of that great, wonderful, high vibrational stuff. Okay, so I am moving down the zodiac line and I'm going to do this reading for Scorpio. I finally made it, y'all. I had to take a little break because we had a holiday and Thanksgiving just passed, so happy Thanksgiving to you guys and happy holidays period. But I was doing some cooking. My mom came down, so I kind of like tended, put in that family time. So that's where I've been at. But I'm getting ready to finish this up for the rest of the zodiac. And the next that I have up that I want to do, I think I'm gonna do another zodiac reading, but do it in love. So this one is just pretty much general. It's going over the energies that are presently taking place in your life. And energy is fluent, so it could be past, present, or future energies that I'm picking up on, but it's a general message. So everything in the message might not resonate with you, so take what you need, leave what you don't. You know how it goes. General collective messages are not going to be specific to your particular situation. Some things in it might resonate. But if you do want a personalized reading, feel free to reach out to me through my Instagram. I have a link in my bio that literally leads you to all of my web pages. It's a Linktree link. So click on that link. Just check out everything I got going on. I have some really good stuff available that will help you in your spiritual journey, help you evolve, and all that other wonderful stuff. I'm also a spiritual advisor. So I did just add that on. I am in the process of literally elevating in my gifts for real. Like Spirit is saying, it's time for you to keep moving forward, show the world who you are. And that's what I am doing. So I set my intentions already, but I'm going to do it again collectively with you guys. If you do hear some noise in the background, it's my son. He left his door open, but give me 1 second. I'm going to go tell him so he won't throw me off my mood. Sorry, you guys, I'm back. I just did not want him to throw me off of my, out of my channel and while I am on this video with his loud talking and screaming. But he's on that video game, so you know how that goes. If you guys have teenage kids, or mine's on the other hand is like 20, so he's an adult. But I am competing with him, neighbors, and everything else. All right, now, so let's see. Okay, here we go. Get myself back focused. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides. Thank you for guiding me through this reading. Thank you for giving me a message for Scorpio today, one that will resonate with them. I ask that their ears are open to receive this message and that their hearts are also in alignment as well, so that they're able to receive this message and use the information that is given to them to elevate their lives. I ask that the spiritual gates are closed to anything that is not in alignment with this divine message or the divine's will. And any negative energies, forces, or people, I ask that you protect us, keep us covered in your wonderful white lights. Protect us in a way that nothing can penetrate through the force field of protection. Can come through the internet, through people, thoughts, feelings, anything that is energetic, that is not in alignment. I ask that you stop it. Stop it, close it off, block it. However it is, you guys, that it needs to be done to be able to help my audience to really receive this message. I feel like that there's going to be an extreme message for Scorpio. I just feel it deep in my spirit. But thank you so much for helping me, guiding me, and using me as the messenger. And so it is. All right, I got some Afro beats, kind of like African music playing in the background. I just love the sound of Afro beats or African music. It helps me to feel like I'm more grounded and connected to my ancestors. And then I needed something a little bit more upbeat, because sometimes I do play the meditation music in the background, but it kind of puts me in a low vibration. I don't think it's a low vibrational feeling. It's just that I'll be extremely, how can I put it? Mellow. Like, where's your energy, chick? I be wanting to be energetic, so I won't bore you guys to death. Now, the all tied up card came out. Archangel, third chakra, Shamil, and the Temple Path is the third card that came out. So I'm using my Energy Oracle deck. The Energy Oracle deck is really dope because it's picking up on the energies of your situation. And I'm going to follow these with supportive cards, which I'll be using my Light Seers Tarot deck. That deck is really, really awesome. I love the pictures on that. So I definitely will be showing you the pictures of those as well. Hopefully you can see it, because I know sometimes, yeah, doing it through video, I'm doing it through my cell phone, so I know it's not the best, but it works for now as I am growing my community. Also, donations are accepted. I do have the link in the description box below. So if you're feeling led to bless me in any kind of way, I greatly appreciate you guys. Now, the all tied up card came out in reverse. So the tied up card, all tied up card usually references lack of motion or a sense of personal freedom, literally. Now, when it comes out in reverse, it's telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose. So you guys are literally about to come out of a stuck situation. It's opening up to you, and the restrictions are literally clearing out. Now, this also can indicate that you are ready to break free from the habits and the patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Dear Scorpio, come on now, come through. Get ready to free yourself, because you have all the power and clarity at this point. So untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from being your authentic and most empowered self. Spirit is saying now is the time to liberate yourself. Now is the time to become to reverse that. Well, which it is in reverse status, but now is the time to be free. So you're not tied up and bound any longer to anything that no longer serves you. I want to know what's tying you guys up. So let me see. Thank you, my spiritual guides. What is tying up Scorpio today? What was Six of Wands in reverse? All right. I wanted to get a few messages, supporting messages, so, you know, I can have a good little reading for you guys. Now, the Seven of Wands is what came out in reverse. Now, the Seven of Wands in reverse, let me show you guys the picture. You see her in an upright position, you know, of course, it would be talking about some type of meditation, becoming like one with yourself in a way, Zen, stuff like that, but it's in reverse, literally. So you guys, are you feeling overwhelmed in a way, or feeling like you want to give up on a situation? Because there's some type of external pressure that could be weighing you down, leaving you maybe in doubt. It also could really mean that you could be thinking that others are criticizing you in some way. Maybe family or friends are questioning you about your choices, such as possibly staying in a challenging relationship or unfulfilling job. And you kind of like, look, I wish y'all would just keep y'all mouth shut and let me be. So you are definitely in this energy of, you know, exhaustion, and ready to either give up or just like, you just want it to just go away. Like, you're tired of the constant opposition. And Spirit is wanting to remind you, like, you can't let this get to you. Even if you're weary, you have to keep fighting for what you believe in. Stand strong, own your position, and don't change who you are just to keep others happy. Okay, so you're not going to always win everybody over. There will still be challenging and opposition that's going to, really be coming to you. People are going to have their point of views, but you can't keep everyone happy all of the time. You got to realize, and you got to let people know, like, this is who I am, and this is what I need right now. There cannot be any type of negotiations at this stage. You got to hold your ground with determination and courage. You got to release whatever it is that's making you feel overwhelmed. Okay, so, and affirm that, you have the power, literally. You can literally reverse your situations. And when you're coming out of that bound or tied up state, you're starting to really see this and recognize, like, I need to focus my attention on only two things. I don't have to focus on what everybody else is thinking or feeling, or who, I gotta compete against, or whatever it is that could be making me feel inadequate. I don't have to do that. I can be in this state of mind of rebuilding my self-esteem, my confidence, and having the faith that I can achieve whatever it is that I set out to do. And that is what this, I don't want to knock my thing over, but the all tied up card in reverse is like you're starting to come out of that. You're starting to feel a little bit more empowered. Just standing your ground and realizing that it's not about anybody else. It's important for me to fight in what I believe in. The Temperance card came out. And that, can you see it? There we go. And the Temperance card came out in reverse as well. So how many cards I got here? So in total I got 1, 2. All right, so 2 more cards that came out. And when a Temperance card is in an upright position, it's really talking about, that temperance. You're being tempered in the situation. But it's an imbalance. And it's time for some type of realignment to really take place in your situation. If this hasn't happened, already, and you're working on getting through it, it could be presently happening now, or something that could be coming, soon. Because like I said, energy is fluent. So this represents past, present, or future. But if you recently, like, literally experienced a period of excess, like just too much, just too much going on, right? It's time for you to, like, really restore your balance and moderation as soon as possible. So the holidays just passed. Maybe you've been overeating, overindulging, regularly drinking daily, or buying things you can't really afford. That could be things like that. Arguing with loved ones, which kind of goes back to that 7 of Wands card. Arguing with loved ones or engaging in negative thought patterns. But whatever it is, literally, these activities are taking you away from who you are and what you are here to do. So you got to temper yourself. And that's not what you're doing at the moment, or what you were doing. So I'm trying to, like, kind of talk past, present type situation, because, take it as it resonates or how it goes. But just know and understand where I'm getting at and what I'm trying to say to you guys. And it's all about doing everything in moderation, tempering yourself. Okay, so something is definitely off or was off in your life, creating some stress and some tension. And even if you feel like life isn't really flowing as easily as you hoped it would. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I need some water. You got to kind of, like, get out of that energy, because the Temperance card literally warns you. It's like telling you to pay attention. If you stay in this state for too long, that voice in your head that keeps telling you that this doesn't feel right, or, that nagging voice that you probably could be ignoring. But if it keeps getting louder and louder, it's going to make you pay attention. It will sit you down. So the best thing to do is literally listen to that voice, listen to it, and make the necessary adjustments to find your flow again. You got to focus on the long-term vision and your higher purpose, and literally seek to align your daily activities with your vision. It should go hand in hand. You should be in alignment with what it is that you desire, even if it's just in that your daily life. Go through that period of self-evaluation and re-examine your life, re-examine your priorities, wherever it may be. If it lies internally, externally, whichever direction it is, just look at your daily life and match it up with what it is that you're trying to manifest. Because this is your opportunity literally to align with the higher vibrations of yourself, with the outer world as well. So if you got to change something, changing that living arrangement, your relationship, your career, your daily habits, or whatever it could be, so that you can cultivate more balance and purpose in line with what it is that you desire for yourself, these new priorities or these new goals, or even if they're pre-existing goals, you want to align yourself with that. There's going to be tension. There's going to be conflict as you're doing the inner and outer work. But it's all a natural part of the process of leveling up and creating a positive change for yourself. So remember to be temperance, remember to stay balanced, and not to worry about what other people are saying or who's against you, what the naysayers. Stand your ground in what it is that you're trying to do for yourself, because this is your world, this is your life, this is what the one that you have to live. And the all tied up card in reverse is showing that you are literally trying to break loose, or you are in the process of breaking loose from these restrictions. They're clearing out. And that man, all of that is coming into next, where it I have the Hangman, right? Hold on one second. Is this card in reverse? Oh yes, the Hangman card is in reverse too as well. Okay. Now, the Hangman card usually talks about when it's in an upright position, but it's in reverse, as you can see. The Hangman card, I knew that was going to do that. I have to tread lightly the next time. Hold on. I want to pick it up, you guys, because I do not like stuff to be crazy. And let me put this up against it. So just in case, because I'm going to be piling more cards on there. I am not done. But, okay, so I said I got the Hangman card. Here we go. All right, I'm back on track. Something trying to throw me off in reverse. This card talks about delays, resistance, stalling, being indecisive, you know. You're being encouraged literally to take a pause for a moment and see things from a different perspective. You know you need to hit the pause button, but you're resisting it. So what you need to do, and I'm asking a question. So as I'm asking this question, I ask that you think about it again, pause for a moment and see things from a different perspective. Instead of filling your days with tasks and projects and things just to keep you busy by distracting you from what you're supposed to be doing, from the actual issues that need your attention, pause and reflect. Because your body, your spirit is literally asking you to slow down. But your mind keeps racing. So stop and rest before it's too late. The universe will only dial up the volume if you ignore it. And as a result, you may end up crashing. So as soon as you hear the call, clear your schedule and make the space you need so that you can tune in into your higher self and listen. And if you're already, in this position and you're doing that, wonderful job with putting yourself first. But you got to put those things on hold so that you can eliminate the frustration, so that you can move forward. Now, you know how important it is to actually practice your self-care and your self-preservation and going within. It's highly important because it helps you to get unstuck. It helps to move that block energy or whatever it is that's restricting you from being able to manifest what it is that you desire for yourself. Don't let other people or other circumstances have you left on hold, literally, because it's your choice. You make the decision. You have the final call, because this is your life. So even if you're feeling resistant, it's important that you surrender to what is and let go of your attachments to how things should be. We cannot control the outcomes. Don't try to control it. Just accept and flow with life, even if it's not as you expected it. When does it ever go exactly as we expect? Loosen up your grip just a little bit. So for those of you who literally put your life on pause for a period, it's a positive sign that you can now move forward with a new perspective and a new renewed sense of energy. Okay, so move forward. If you already are doing that work, you may find that the events in your life, they're going to line up more easily and they're going to flow because you're ready to go on again. You'll have breakthroughs, realizations about how you need to do things differently. You literally have been preparing yourself to make those changes, to move ahead with a new mindset. Congratulations. So for the ones of you, those of you who have not made the action to pause for a moment and to get things and, to have a better perspective of your situation, I implore you to do it so that you can get balance and you can get the clarity that you need in your situation to make these decisions for yourself. The best decisions, especially. The Four of Wands came out, but it came out in reverse. Don't fall. In reverse status, it's like it's talking about personal celebrations. Your inner harmony, transition, maybe some conflict with others. So to me, what I'm getting is like, as you are putting things on hold and you're starting to reevaluate and see what's important, what's not important, you're going through this stage of you're celebrating your achievements, your personal goals. And even this is the outcome for you guys who haven't put yourself on pause yet. Look forward to that. Look forward to celebrating whatever the milestone is that you had to really like go within for. If it could be, reaching your goal weight, quitting smoking, or just exercising for 30 days straight, setting your goals. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're in this state of mind. It's like you don't really feel like you need to express or talk about this achievement with others. You're literally keeping this information to yourself. It's like this is your own special reward for the hard work that you put in, which isn't a bad thing. You don't always got to share your mini milestones with everyone, but you definitely are finally arriving to that finish line, and it is worth celebrating. It's worth celebrating with your friends and your family. It's worth sharing these things with your soul tribe or the people who care, the most, the ones that want to see you win. And you're, being able to really go within and put the things behind you that no longer serve you and putting your life on hold for a second. It pushes you into this level of inner harmony and stability. So if you doubted yourself in the past or even struggle with self-acceptance or empathy for yourself, this is a welcoming sign, literally, that you have found a sense of greater balance within yourself. This is what some of you are achieving, and this is what you will achieve if you haven't already gone through the process and done the necessary steps for yourself. It's a good outcome. That's why I love tarot in so many ways. And that's why I was like, let me pull these for supporting cards so that you'll be able to get, a better understanding, to see a story of how this could play out for you or how it is playing out for you at the moment. Man, and I love the Four of Wands card because it really just tells you, like, you start to see yourself. There's this greater balance within yourself. Like, you know who you are, why you are here. You have come home to yourself and your inner being when you see this Four of Wands card in reverse. It has a shadow side too, so it can do that. It can lead to like a lack of harmony. And I really feel like that could be for those of you who haven't made that decision yet to literally to literally put, your life on hold for a second and get a better perception of your situation and of how you should handle things. It is showing you like, bam, there's a lack of harmony or breakdown in your situation, especially when it comes to communication in your family or within your household. It could be some tension that's rumbling between family members or loved ones. And you keep finding yourself getting caught up in other people's shit. Like literally their relationship problems, their concerns, all of that stuff. It's because you're not taking the time to go within and not taking the time to just look, stop, pause. Let me remove myself because I don't want to get caught up in y'all stuff. And it's because it'll make you feel uncertain about your own shit, your own relationships, your own life. You start questioning your man or your woman because of somebody else's stuff. Now, even if you're going through these transitions of discomfort as a result of all of this, you gotta find that balance, that stability within yourself. And that means taking that pause. Don't be knocked out of balance. Don't let it make you feel uncertain about your future, other people's stuff. Because this card is, it seems like this reading is literally talking. I want to touch these cards so I can show y'all the other cards again. But I don't want to knock over my little easel thing. But it's like, it got something to do with somebody else. Whoever this person is or people that have really threw you off or got you unbalanced right now. Like, yeah, you got to make this decision and look at things from a different perspective and realize you got to stand your ground because this is your life at the end of the day. So, you don't want to feel uncertain about your stuff. You don't want to take on other people's energies. Literally, you got to move forward because it makes sense why this third chakra archangel card is in the reverse. And I know it got those shining lights off of it, but here we go. You can see it. But this card is talking about like your life force energy. It's literally saying like your vibration is low. And you're feeling fragmented in some kind of way because of this situation. It got your focus scattered. And you want to get back centered. You need to get back in a more centered and more balanced way of living, because your enthusiasm for your everyday life is kind of like, it's a low ebb in your energy. So the Temple Path card is here. And the Temple Path card, it's all about your journey, literally, your spiritual path. And I'm looking at this number on here. The number on there is 12, right? So when I look at the number 2, I think of partnership. So I'm wondering in some kind of way if some of you are being affected by some type of partnership when it comes to a relationship. But, and I only say that because the Temple Path card usually comes out as far as when you go through these situations, these tower moments with others, family members, loved ones, however it go, it's usually because you're being pushed into your spiritual purpose. It's about your spiritual evolution. And this is why the Temple Path card has made its appearance. So Spirit is reminding you, like, what you're going through right now is all a part of your soul's process. You are literally on a karmic path and headed in the right direction. And the choices you make now are important for your own personal growth and life lessons. This is why you are told to put life on hold for a second, to pause, because it's time for you to go within. And it's time for you to shut down those voices from everybody else and start to go within to hear your own inner voice, your own higher self, to hear the divine speak to you through synchronicities, through numbers, through your dreams, through your intuition. It's time for you to go within and shut down and shut everybody else out and do the work for real, because you're on the spiritual path. This is about the lessons. This is about your personal growth. And don't worry, because This is a wonderful time to expand. So keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connections. Follow your higher intuition, your higher intentions, because it's going to help you move through this situation and to move forward in your life in dramatic ways just by connecting with spirit in your higher self. It will have you in wonderful places, situation, things, having these magnificent influences on all that you experience by literally being on the temple path, by releasing the stuff that no longer serves you and really moving forward onto your spiritual journey, ending these karmic cycles. So in this situation, what you're going through, literally take the time to reevaluate. This is why it's saying this. Reevaluate. Go within. Put this shit on pause for a second. Because you got to literally connect with your higher self, because you have a purpose. Everyone has a purpose, but you are on this spiritual journey right now. You are literally being pushed into what your divine life's purpose is. And all of this that is taking place, all of this energy that's around you, that's brewing, is all about the lessons. So reevaluate and see what it is that you need to learn from this situation so that you can move on, because you're going to be using these experiences to help other people, literally. Look at this as a leveling up for real. And it's okay, to let things go. Like, really let it go. Feel whatever you're feeling. Verbalize it. Write it down. However it is that you need to do it, to release it so that you can move on. Even if that involves releasing people. Sometimes we got to do it in order to, end some stuff, in order to invite or allow new things, new situations, new people to come into our lives. I'm gonna pull another card because I know I start prophesizing on my own here. I'm gonna pull from my Moonology deck. Thank you, my spiritual guides. What message do you have for Scorpio? Yep. It'd be like, no matter what deck I pull from, it's going to all align with the same message. And the card that came out was, it's a time for healing. This is why you are being called to put life on pause. You know what? That's going to be the name of this video. It's time to put life on pause. Look, let me write it down because I forget. It's time to put life on pause. Got it. Alright, so I'm going to pull out my book for this because this is my Moonology deck. I don't know about heart. It says the Cosmic Moon. Page 38. Okay, so when this card comes out, it's literally just saying, it's suggesting that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next steps, make sure that both you and the situation is healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Remember what I said? Wow, before I was pulling the cards, it's like really facing the mirror, right? First, look at the mirror, look at yourself, but also feeling whatever it is that you need to feel, whatever pain, whatever hurt that came out of this situation, feel it so that you can release it, so that you can begin to heal. Anything is possible, okay, if you believe it. My guides are saying, like, if you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, you need to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. This is all about that temple path, your spiritual journey. And some of you could be going through this, right? A lot of times this all leads up. I do twin flame readings. And usually the spiritual journey card comes out with the twin flame readings. But we don't know about that with your situation if this is involving a significant other, because this is a collective reading. But usually a lot of times twin flames, they are all about they are mirror relationships. They mirror what it is within you that needs to be healed. It's either going to be a mirror situation or a triggering situation. And it's all about the spiritual journey. It's all about evolving you to get pushed to your divine life purpose so that you can start operating in your gifts. Because humanity needs us. And right now the divine is calling twins through these karmic cycles, ending the karmic cycles. So much that is taking place. But I don't know for sure if this is what, your situation is. But if you want to find out, simply get a personal reading, and then, we can figure all this out about who this other person is to you. But otherwise, think about how the situation would look if everyone literally was healed. And that's how the twin flame journey works as well. When everyone is healed, everyone is in alignment with themselves, focusing on what they need to do for themselves, healing their situations, moving in their divine purpose. You start to manifest everything that you desire. You manifest healthy relationships, healthy people, healthy love. Even you feel whole and healthy and one with yourself. And that's where you want to be. So it's time to let go of the past and heal. Because when one is healed, all are healed. So everyone that's attached or connected in this situation, everyone becomes healed. And that's where you want to be. You don't want to be in this energy of discontentment or any energy where there's division. It's going to require you to be patient, and that's where that temperance card came out at. Be tempered in this situation. Do more self-care. Be easy on yourself. And give yourself the time you need to heal. A time for healing. And I'm going to end it on that, Scorpio. Like I said, thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, like, share. Personal readings, hit my IG. The link is in the description box below. Peace. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend.